In this video, we're going to talk about 5 steps to building a personal brand while working a 9-to-5. Let's get right into it. The first thing that you must do is a time audit. This is incredibly important. All right, building your personal brand is going to require a lot of time. Your 9-to-5 is already requiring a lot of energy from you, but you don't have a choice. Your 9-to-5 you're not happy with. Your 9-to-5 is not paying you enough money. So don't sit there and say, oh, well, life is just fucking hard. Get over it. You have to do a time audit, right? The simple way to do this is you can just go on OpenAI's ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to create you a time audit for every 30-minute slot of the day. I have this for all my students, 30-minute slot of the day, right? Hey, ChatGPT, create me a 30-minute slot of the day. As a matter of fact, I might think about doing one of these for you guys, all right? So I can, maybe on another video, but ask ChatGPT to create you a 30-minute slot of the day, every 30 minutes. You want to then label it productivity, right? You want to label it rest, downtime. You want to have the sheet be separated into, okay, every 30-minute block, what am I doing? From the time I get up, from sleep to sleep, from sleep to sleep, what are you doing? From the moment you get up, what does your day look like? What does every 30-minute window look like? And then you want to rank that, the next tab, how productive is that? Okay, just how productive is that? Is it high productivity? Is it low productivity? Right? You want to rank it high, medium, low. This is the format you're going to put in ChatGPT, right? Time slot, high, medium, low productivity tab, and that's it. That's it. That's all I want you to do. 2 tabs. ChatGPT, create me a 2-tab Google Sheet of 30-minute time slots for every day for the rest of the year, right? And a productivity tab that has a drop down between high, medium, low productivity. Every single day, every 30-minute window, what are you doing? Because a lot of people, they work their 9-to-5, but their 5 to 9 is bullshit. You got time to watch basketball. You got time to watch the Knicks in the playoffs. You got time to watch all these other people live their lives, right? In dreams, but you're talking about something you want a personal brand. If you're watching this fucking video and you spent more time watching basketball, going out with your homies, than building your personal brand, look at your bank account. That's why it's the way it is. Basketball games ain't going nowhere. There's gonna be another championship next year and the year after that. But people are so fucking stupid that they can't understand that for a period of time, right? These distractions are not significant to your life. These fucking distractions, I'm a big sports fan. I was a collegiate athlete, guys. This is coming from somebody who I ran Division I track. I love sports. I love American football. But I guarantee you, motherfucker, nothing is coming before my work. I barely watch TV anymore because I'm in grind mode. I'm trying to build $1 billion business. I'm trying to build something significant. I want to build something so powerful that there is no way in the history, in human history, my name will be forgotten. No way. That's how committed I am to my goals. Maybe you're not as committed as me. That's fine. But if you can sit up here and look at my video and sit up here and tell myself you want to build a damn personal brand, but you can't fucking tell ChatGPT to give you a calendar of a 30-minute window from sleep to sleep, and you want to rank this shit high, medium, low, What are you doing in every 30-minute window of every single day? Go in and fill it out. At the end of every day, you're gonna set a reminder to fill out your time audit. You're gonna also set a reminder for all your tasks, right? Every single task that you wanna accomplish, whether that be video editing, whether that be recording, whether that be batch recording, whatever it is that you need to do, you're gonna set reminders. And then you're gonna put it in your calendar. These two things, I swear, on everything I love, will help you be more successful than anything you can imagine. Calendar, reminder, and then a time audit. You put the major activities in your calendar. Okay, major activities, because I want to block out this time. I know from, if I have a 9 to 5, 9 to 5, I'm working. Okay? What is my break on 9 to 5? Is it 30 minutes, an hour? Got you. What can I do on my break to be building my personal brand? What can I be doing on my drive to work to be building my personal brand? Some of you guys might be driving to work 20, 30 minutes and you're doing no study. That's fucking insane. I'm telling you guys, one of my biggest attributes, one of my biggest strengths is that I learn things very quickly. I learn shit very, very quickly. I wasn't the smartest in school, right? But when it comes to real world application, things that I learn things very quickly. I think that's probably one of my biggest strengths. I can sit up there on my drive to the gym, be listening to a podcast, and be learning things that will drastically improve my life. I'm only listening to podcasts. I don't read books anymore. I don't none of that shit. Because the podcast, I can be on my way to something, especially for you guys who are extremely busy. It might not be feasible for you to sit down there and read a fucking book for an hour. But you can listen to a podcast when you're at the damn gym. Listen, my day-to-day, my 5 days a week, I'm gonna give you guys how to fucking learn fast as fuck. Podcast, man. I'm telling y'all, man, them motherfuckers will teach you so much shit. You could be in the gym, podcast. You're spending time in the gym listening to bullshit. That time, it doesn't even have to be the whole gym session. If 30 minutes of your gym session, your cardio session, or whatever it is that you're doing, you're listening to podcasts. You're on your way to the gym, listening to podcasts. On your way back from the gym, listening to podcasts. On your way to work, listening to podcasts. If you just give me an hour of podcast time a day, I guarantee you'll learn so much shit so fucking fast. I fucking guarantee you. And then you put reminders for every task that you want. You have a calendar with all your major activities, and you're trying to fill in the gaps. The goal is to fill in the gaps. I made my first million last year. I worked unbelievably hard. My goal is to 10x that this year. Right? My goal is to make 10 million this year. And I'm the amount of work that I've done in the first 6 months of the year. I can't even fathom how the fuck it's already May. I don't even know how it's possible. Like, how many months is that? January, February, March, April. But my goodness, I've been going hard every fucking day. Every day. Because I know that's what it takes. Right? I'm gonna do everything in my power to reach my goals. I'm gonna fill in every single gap. I'm gonna make sure I'm reminded of everything I want to do. Success is a privilege. It's a privilege. There's no guarantee to nothing. Made my first million at 27. There was no guarantee. There was no, oh yeah, just because you did this. No, man, no fucking guarantee. You gotta put in work. You gotta put in work. All right. So you gotta fill in the gaps. You gotta make sure you have your calendar filled with major activities and your reminders for all the tasks that you want. For all you guys who don't know who I am, you're like, who's this crazy person? My name is FedEx Fearless. I built my personal brand to hundreds of thousands of followers on all social media platforms, on YouTube to over 600,000 followers in the self-improvement and dating niche, right? Built my personal brand to 7 figures, and now I'm teaching men how to build their personal brands. I'm gonna walk you guys how to do this shit, right? And if you want some personal services, you want me to help you one-on-one, I coach guys with their personal brand. We got over a dozen students right now who are crushing it. We got 2 of our students to get monetized last week. Literally, they about to be they're now earning money from their content. And we started this shit 90 days ago. So we're going full throttle. And if you want to be a part of that, you want to take your brand to the next level, you have a problem that you can help the world solve, you have a career already, you're not some bum living on your mama's couch, because you can't be broke. It's not a free program. You have to invest in yourself. That's why one of the requirements is you must be making at least $5,000 a month. If you want to take your personal brand and to build a long-term business, you want me to help you, link in the description and pin comments. Let me see if I can help. Okay? So after you have your reminders set, your calendars for major activities, you're filling in the gaps with everything that you could possibly be filling in the gaps with at your 9 to 5, whether that be your break time, whether that be towards the gym, after the gym, towards work, after work. There's no way in the world you can't get an hour of studying daily. Okay? Next is profitable niches. You got to pick a profitable niche. If you don't pick a profitable niche, your work will be in vain. None of that shit will mean anything. That's probably my biggest mistake. All right? I think if I can go back with what I understand about making money right now, I can't confidently say I will pick the same niche. I think I would have jumped straight into finance, because I've always loved business. I've always had a passion for business. I just didn't know what part of business. Right? So like, I just didn't know. I didn't know what to do. And I was very profitable in the dating niche, in the self-improvement niche. However, I think you got to pick the right niche. You got to pick the right vehicle. I don't know how to fucking draw a car. I don't know how to draw a car, bro. You got to pick the right fucking vehicle, bro. You got to pick the right vehicle. Put the steering wheel over here. This is probably the most important thing. If you don't pick the right vehicle, none of that shit matters. You in the wrong vehicle, it's going to be an uphill climb. All right, this is coming from somebody who made $1 million last year. And I'm telling you, it's going to be an uphill climb. The way you want business to go is you pick the right vehicle. Yes, you're going to have to go through adversity, but the upside is tremendous. You want your progress to be exponential. And this is what I wish the gurus taught me, because they didn't. These motherfuckers will let you pick whatever you want, and then they'll sell you on their mentorship. Listen, I swear to God, I tell my students, my students onboarding with me, we gotta pick a profitable niche. Fuck that bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to my students. A lot of these coaches out here, gurus and shit, I told you guys before in the previous video, they know that you are their competition. So they'll know that your niche and all this shit is bullshit, and then they'll let you do that shit. First order of business with my students in my mentorship, we have to pick a profitable niche. That's what we're doing. If we ain't picking a profitable niche, we wasting our fucking time, because I'm not going to let them make the same mistakes. Okay? And I don't think none of you guys should make that mistake either. Lastly is buy your time back. It's crazy how people who are not making enough money don't realize that investing in themselves is what gets them the money. You're not gonna get rich by acting fucking poor. One of the smartest things I did when I was broke, I'm gonna tell you guys, I hired a maid. I hired a maid. Crazy, right? Not even making no money. Let me explain to you why. I hired a maid to take care of my cooking and cleaning. That shit will take me 2-3 hours at a time. And I had to feed myself. I said, fuck this shit. If you're broke, if you're not making as much money as possible, or as much money as you want, you need to buy your time back more. It's counterintuitive, right? You think, how can I hire a maid? I go to the broke people, with the broke mentality people. How can I hire a maid if I don't have any money? Okay, let's go download Copilot, motherfucker. If you don't think you can hire a maid, go download Copilot. This is my favorite budgeting app. They're not sponsoring this, but I just love Copilot. I want you to categorize all your expenses in the last 90 days. Go in, categorize every fucking expense in the last 90 days. And then let's see how much money you spent on bullshit. I guarantee you could afford a maid. Even if it's once a month, even if it's twice a month. Your Netflix subscription, the bullshit you spend money on, that can be directly spent on somebody that's gonna come and buy you your fucking time back. If you really think that you don't have money, download Copilot, categorize your expenses, and come back to me. I guarantee you're spending hundreds of dollars on bullshit. Whether it be alcohol and partying, or whatever nonsense you're spending your money on that is not bringing you towards your goals, you could be using that to buy your time back. One of the smartest things I fucking did when I was poor, I hired a maid. And she might didn't come every damn week, right? Couldn't afford that. But when she did come, I would try to get that person to help me buy as much time back as possible so I could spend more time working. And what I would do is I would personal train morning to night, come back, make videos. Did that shit for like 2 years. Every fucking day. Personal train, make videos. Personal train, make videos. You know what I'm saying? So like, guys, I already had the work ethic. I graduated with an engineering degree while being a collegiate athlete. I already have the work ethic. Being a hard worker is not a hard thing for me. So I knew, okay, if I just apply that hard work into a field where I can start to have more freedom, this money will be worth it. So if you want to build a personal brand while having a 9 to 5, the last thing you must do is buy your time back. Some way, shape, or form. You gotta invest in somebody that's gonna give you your time back. It could be a maid, it could be a mentor to teach you and help you save time. Because the thing about life is, there's no fucking nobility. There's no nobility to poverty. You don't get no cherry, you don't get no pat on the back for taking longer to reach your fucking goals. You don't get no brownie points for suffering, bro. You don't get no fucking brownie points. Motherfuckers like, I'm going through the grind. I'm suffering. There ain't no fucking pat on the back. Whether you like it or not, being successful is going to take time. The sooner you can shorten that learning curve. The goal is, okay, I'm here. This is me. I want to be financially free, right? It's going to take me this. How can I shorten that as much as possible? Not by looking for shortcuts, but by time. How can I get information? How can I get time? Excuse my handwriting. I know it sucks. Who cares? How can I get information and time to make this time span shorter? That's how you be successful. When I was broke, I paid for mentors. I swear to God, go back and search FitX Fearless Live 8569 or some bullshit. I was running webinars in 2018. 18 years old. No, not 18, 21 years old. I'm gonna figure this shit out. my mentality was, I'm gonna figure this shit out. Fuck that. And I figured it out. It took me a few years, but I figured it out. I paid some coaches to help me. Even when I barely had any money, I was like, man, fuck that. Because I knew if I got the right information with my level of work ethic, I can accomplish anything. But I knew if I was to sit up here and try to figure shit out on my own, man, it's gonna be impossible. It's gonna be, it'll be a fucking decade. So I bought back my time with a maid. I hired some mentors. Boom, boom, boom. 2 years, 3 years, I'm in the money. So this is how you build a brand while working a 9 to 5. Like I said, for all you guys who have a 9 to 5 or you have a career right now that you're not happy with and you want to be able to have location freedom, time freedom, you want to be able to establish a business of yours that is long-term. I'm not trying to help you fucking shortcut, motherfuckers. Long-term brand, right? You want to build a long-term brand? I got you. Link in the description and pin comments. Apply for the Inner Circle mentorship, and I'll get back with you guys next time.